Alright guys, so I'm here at Monarch Pass. I have been here before. The last time I came here was during the evening hours, so the sun was already starting to set. Now, the sun is actually still starting to rise. It's only about, I think, 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. But I'm here, Monarch Pass, and I still love it, but this is actually along one of my routes. I'm taking Highway 50 now, heading east instead of west. I'm actually heading back to Manitou Springs. Well, this time I am doing one of the hardest hikes I have ever done. This makes Mount Garfield hike look like a little baby. I'm doing the entire Pikes Peak full summit to the top and bottom over the next few days. And this is all for basically kind of like my thing of for my cousin who passed away from cancer. So a lot of my family and everything did a Ride for a Reason, which is a big bike ride in Ohio. I'm doing one called Hike for a Reason, or I should say Hike for a Reason, where I'm actually going to go hiking somewhere, and this is actually Pikes Peak. So this is along my route, and I'm deciding just to stop here, over here on Monarch Pass, and then eventually I'm going to be hitting the roads once again. Alright guys, I made it to Barr Trail. I'm actually already starting to hike, and it is going to be a long hike. See my backpacking bag right there. You guys see a little bit of the parking lot right over here. Alright, let's do this. So I know I said it at Monarch Pass, so I'm actually doing this hike for my cousin. So he passed away from cancer in June of 2020. And like I said, family and friends of his does his bike ride every year. The event is put on by two of his, practically like his sister's best friends that do this type of event. And make a lot of donations over to the James Cancer Hospital at Ohio State University. I can't remember, but this is my version. Now I'm going to be hiking because the other half of my cousin, what he really loved to do is outdoors, especially hiking, and that's exactly what I'm doing for him. That track right there, that is the Cog Railway. It is another way to get all the way up to the very top, but you guys can't really see the top all the way up there. So right now I've hiked 1.05 miles, currently taking a break right now, and then just gonna continue. So I have like 5 more miles to go. So one thing I'm gonna say is that it is gonna take me so much longer to get to my camp. as still a beginner backpacker, I think I kind of overpacked. My pack is pretty heavy. And so it's just something I'm just gonna have to keep working on, you know, in the future. But I'm still gonna do it regardless. I'd just be taking multiple rigs like what I am right now. But it does come with some good views. There is Manitou Springs right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, so right now I'm taking another break and I'm at 3.18 miles. Still have another 3.5 to go just to get to Barr Camp. And my elevation gain has been 1,976. And by the time I reach Barr Camp, I'm gonna be over 10,000 feet. I can't remember exactly how high of an elevation gain it is. It's at least about half of what the whole Pikes Peak summit is, which is 7,500. All right, so I just made it past 5 miles, taking another break, and I just got like 1.3 miles or something like that left to go. And then I can finally eat and set up camp and loosen up a lot of this weight. And hopefully when I come back down, that it should be a little bit lighter, especially like with my bear canister being practically empty. So hopefully it'll be a little bit lighter. For right now, just in here, just soaking up all the views and just resting a little bit, giving my shoulders a little rest. And then in about a couple minutes, I'm gonna hit up the trails again. All right, guys, so I made it to Barr Trail, not maybe like 40 minutes ago or something like that. I got camp set up, and then I also have, I ate a little. I didn't eat too much. My stomach's been bothering me. I think it's just due to the hike. Carrying something heavy, it's extra work on my stomach, and I just have a sensitive stomach in first place. So I'm not gonna pump in all the calories once again that I normally did. Now, one thing is that box right there, that's a bear box. And I just found out that I can actually use that. That right there could have significantly reduced the weight on my pack. And then on top of that, you can take the shuttle or the cog railway back down. They say a majority of people actually do that. So we'll see how tomorrow actually really plays out. All right, guys, welcome to day 2 of my Pikes Peak ascent, and there is going to be a little bit some changes today. So the wind is gusting. It's gusting pretty strong, and at the summit, I was told by one of the caretakers over here at Barr Camp that the wind, it has gusts of 45 miles per hour, and when you get past the tree line, it can get pretty miserable. There's probably a good chance I may not finish the entire hike because I still have to come back down. I have no way of getting down. I don't have shuttle service or anything like that. So I'm gonna go as far as I can, but for me, safety and everything like that is the main priority. If you can't complete something, don't feel bad. You know, you did what you could. Obviously, you can't sometimes always complete something, especially in the mountains. All right, so just came across that sign. I think it's like 4.3 or 4.5 miles to the summit. Can definitely tell you that this altitude is really getting to me a little bit. Taking it nice and slow, using my can of oxygen a little bit more frequent. All right, I'm stopping to take another break. I gained 857 feet of elevation, and I'm at 1.5 miles, and my current altitude, oh, I should say elevation, or I guess altitude as well, is 11,065 feet. It's just slow moving. That's all it is. I can definitely tell it's getting harder. It's not the terrain. It's actually, as the higher you keep going, the less oxygen there is. All right, I got 3 miles left to the summit. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I really just don't think I'm gonna make it. It's taken me too long to just cover 3 miles. It's taken me 2 hours already. And I'm only giving myself till about 1 p.m. and that's just the cutoff point because I still got to hike back, and I want to make sure I get back before sunset. So, this view, oh man, it's awesome. I gotta say, this view is so amazing. I can't get over it. I have my hat on because the temperatures are already starting to drop a little bit, so my head is starting to get a little cold, but yeah. Whew. All right, let's continue. All right, this is the end for me. And the oxygen's just getting thinner and thinner, and I'm just I'm just braking way too much. I'm just taking too many breaks, and I'm just going even slower, and I'm just breathing harder. And this is just one of those signs of, oxygen, thinness at the higher elevations. It happens. This is just one of those cases where you have to listen to your body. You have to listen to your body, and just know if it's time to quit, and don't feel bad about yourself. It's just something that just requires a little bit more training. All right, so what? Had a lot of time to be able to just relax and breathe. I'm still breathing a little heavy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back down, and I'm gonna head all the way back to Barr Camp, and we're gonna kind of do a little recap moment on my whole time hiking this trail, at least from Barr Camp up to the summit. So I am here at my campsite right now, currently charging my phone too. So a little bit about what happened earlier today. So when I left the tree line area, it's almost like I entered an entire new environment. And it kind of was, because it wasn't like as wooded and, and everything like that you can kind of see right here. It was just all rocks and dirt. That's all it was. There was just something about the oxygen level as soon as you left the tree line into like the open space. I don't know. There was just something about it. I was struggling just the most simplest things. Just a simple, like, I would walk 40, 80 steps and I would already be done. And that is a sign of oxygen deficiency. And when you don't have a lot of oxygen, it becomes harder to be able to perform tasks. You're kind of zoning out a little bit. So that's exactly what happened with me today. The whole altitude sickness thing started happening because I started getting dizzy. That's one sign. And my stomach started hurting. Now, I wouldn't say it was nauseated. Nauseated is also another sign. It sucked. It really did. But I would say I'm very proud of myself to be able to at least try and attempt it. I'm putting this phone down. I will see you guys in the whole next adventure. Thank you guys so much for following along here on the Pikes Peak vlog. And hopefully, if you guys attempt to take it, make sure you just listen to your body. Otherwise, you have two other ways to get up to the summit. The Cog Railway or a shuttle, or I guess the third way is to drive. All right, that's about it. I'll see you guys on the next adventure. Till then, peace out.